Hello and welcome to 3-Pack Thursday. This is 3-pack and 9 ball that I got. See how my first break goes. 3 ball went way low. With my magic rack, the way it's sitting right now is anything too powerful will just push that wing ball right straight down. So a little bit too powerful, but I made the 1. I decided to go 3 rails out here just because it's kind of tight going in between the 7 and 6, and also between 7 and the rail. So yeah, I just go 3 rails around out to the middle of the table. And I just have to, my goal is just draw back to the center table. Doesn't really matter if I'm straight in because I've got that 5. I just don't want to draw past the line. You know, draw too far and then I have to be a little bit more risky. But now I just I'm kind of straight in, so I just draw back, trying to get to the center of the table, and I draw it a little bit far, so I couldn't quite reach it. I couldn't quite reach it perfect, so I went and got my extension. I just went straight up and down, not straight up and down, but you know, a little bit of outside English, just and tried to play my speed really good. Couldn't really use any rails, and had the speed down pretty good, and got just right about where I wanted. A little bit of an angle, so I just kind of put a little stun, or yeah, just a little bit of stun above that 7, trying to get off the rail so I have an angle into the rail off the 7. And I do have it, but it's less than I wanted. I went a little bit high. I think I probably should have just played it on the inside of the 7, just because of how far the 7 was off the rail. But I didn't, and I just had to pound it into the pocket and get off the rail and take a little bit more of a cut. Still pretty good shot though to get back to the 9. So I just do a little bit low left, drift across over to about a diamond below the side is where I want to hit. Yep, hit about a half a diamond. I pop this one in, and that's 1. Decided I'm gonna start dressing up better, trying to become a professional, so I might as well look like it, even though many top professionals freaking wear like shorts and just they don't look like professionals half the time, and I don't appreciate that. I think they should look like they know what they're doing. So I'm gonna try to wear nice clothes when I'm playing pool from now on. See if the second break works better. I hit the last one pretty square, but that wing ball didn't go, so I'm gonna hit this one a little bit softer. Yep, just a little bit softer. 1 ball hit the point in the side, and I hit the break square, but I didn't squat the cue ball. Kind of drifted back a little bit. And now this one I just want to hit about on the about a half a diamond to the left or the right of the middle diamond, and I hit that pretty good. And I wanted to come up in between the 9-6, but I ended up hitting the 9 or hitting the 6, and still came out pretty good. But I was coming towards it anyway, so decided this one just go 3 rails into the line of the 3. Hit it really nice. I got actually 2 straight on the 3. I wanted to be I mean, I have a little bit of an angle. I can kind of cheat the pocket just a little bit and just punch it straight down because I want to be like below the 9 like that. Just so I can go off the rail, hit rail first, and go up table. That's what I do here, is just aiming rail first, a little bit outside, let the outside take it. You can kind of control it with the outside, I think. Ended up on the rail, overhit it just a little bit. Luckily I wasn't perfectly straight in. I almost got straight in and on the rail, and that would have sucked, but I do have a little bit of an angle, so I can just force it and it'll get to the rail faster. And I'm just trying to go 2 rails. Yep. Hit this one really nice. I honestly, my felt is really old, so I didn't think it was gonna grab that much or have that much speed off the second rail, but it did. Got straight in. I'm just gonna roll this one in, try to get off the rail a little bit. I kinda underhit this one, if I remember right. Yeah, I just kinda underhit it, leave myself close to the rail, but it's about where I was on the last 9 ball. So I'm pretty comfortable with it. But in hindsight, I should be about 6 inches off the rail there. Shoot the 9 ball in. Got it pretty good. I was shooting pretty good. I was kind of frustrated the first 3 hours of playing. I played quite a bit before I started recording just to try to get in stroke, but I was got pretty frustrated. I had to take like 2 breaks. And then I got my eyes closed, and it's amazing how much like just a mental deal like that can help you out. And it did pretty good, and I was playing really good. I think at one point I had 9 breaking runs out of something like 18 or 20. So, but it was just my break, like I was saying, the that wing ball. If I would hit it too hard, and plus my magic rack isn't cooperating a lot of times, that wing ball was going low a lot. That time was pretty good. And also see that 5 ball, so that's the other side of the wing ball. And I was getting my 1 ball to come up perfect where it is, but that 5 ball was blocking that pocket like 70% of the time. And it was that was kind of frustrating, because I was getting my 1 ball exactly where I wanted it for easy outs. But even if I'd make a ball, that would happen like 70% of the time if I would hit it good. But it does go by barely. It only has about, probably a third of a pocket on the right, but it is on the wing side, so it's easier. Not easier, but I just had to be accurate with it. So I got a little bit of an off angle here, which is what I wanted. I didn't want to be straight on it. So now I can just put a little bit of draw back. It's going to draw back on the right side of the 7, so not too worried about it. Worried about getting on the 7, It's down pretty good. So now just a little bit of top outside, just a little bit of outside English, so I'm not drifting straight down table, but I will be kind of heading into the line of the fort, just because I want to be straight on it. So I don't want to be too far to the right of the angle. I want to be straight on it, so I'm not getting straight on the 5. Even if I had to get straight on the 5, it wasn't going to be a big deal, because I could make that 7 in the other side. But I'm trying to keep my angles like really deliberate lately, and because that's the next step in shooting a good pool for me. So yeah, that's why I drew that one back, is to keep an angle, so I can either go across table, or I think the right shot here is what I actually shoot, is just come out towards the middle of the table, put a little bit more positive stroke on it. And as long as I don't end up straight in, then I'm fine. So I didn't end up straight in here. but I do have a little bit less of an angle than I wanted. So I just decided to go top inside English, try to go 3 rails and try to end up on the right hand rail. And I don't know if you saw it, but I felt like I put a good stroke on it, and I was kind of shocked on why I didn't get closer to the 8. But if you watch it again, it kind of got a little jump on the cue ball and it lost a little bit of spin. Ultimately, I should have probably hit it a little bit purer and gotten there, but just had to do a little bit of a longer shot. But I've been shooting longer shots pretty well. And straight in on the 9. And that was it. Thank you for watching.